This film, Men on the Moon, was very experimental and interpretive in different ways. It was very deep and dark and erotic. I really enjoyed the use of color, and I think it was aesthetically a very cool and fun film to watch. I also really liked the use of music, and I think the film was like a moving painting at moments, and how it was shot and what they used for the background and the coloring. I also really loved the dance elements, and along with it, the camera movements made it feel very raw to watch, like you were there in the room with them. Overall, I think it was really well thought out and beautifully shot and choreographed.
Men on the Moon, I thought this was heartbreaking in a really, really beautiful and sad way. That they were, you know, experiencing all these feelings and, in a situation where they probably felt like they truly could just embrace whatever they wanted to in their, deepest desires, because nobody else was there to pass judgment or to put expectations on them. They really could kind of just operate exactly how they wanted and how they were comfortable, and to then slowly have elements of the outside world kind of encroach on this little bubble that they had created for themselves, and have little reminders and moments where that's kind of breaking this, like I said, this little bubble, but breaking their reality down. I thought was really, really interesting. I really liked how they kind of introduced it in these little kind of moments, and then obviously you have the bigger confrontations. And I just thought that it was, like I said, it was so heartbreaking that when kind of faced with this idea of either going back to his previous reality where he, would basically essentially turn back into a stranger or nothing to this person that he feels so strongly for, or to kind of embrace and live in those memories and see if, this other person is willing to kind of take that leap with him. He decided that was the better reality, that he didn't want to, go back. He didn't want to pretend like what they shared wasn't, a thing. And that I loved that he only sabotaged his, therefore limiting his choices, but leaving the options open for his partner, and letting him make his final choice. And he knew what he was going to do no matter what, but not, overstepping, letting the option still be there, and to truly kind of see where he fell in his partner's priority. And I think, like I said, I think it was heartbreaking in a beautiful way, but he, believed in their love enough, I guess. I don't know if it's believing in it enough or being blinded by it enough, but whatever his previous experience to what he had on the moon apparently was just not something that was worth going back to. And like I said, I think it was a heartbreakingly beautiful story.
Men on the Moon. When this first started, I was very, very confused because I actually thought that the gentleman in the tub was dead. So I wasn't really sure what was happening, and I was glad that he wasn't dead, that he was actually alive. So I think that the filmmakers told a really, really unique story. I liked both of the actors. I thought that they did a great job, and I especially liked how tastefully the filmmakers did the sex scenes, where it was nice, it was tasteful, because it's so easy to go over on things like that. Nice job with the animated voiceover. It really sounded like a computer. It was perfect. And I think nice job with all of the graphics.